All right, well, I did film throwing this hole a few times just a second ago, but I forgot to connect the mics, so we're gonna do it again. As you can see, we're at hole 1 at First Baptist. I like to come out here and just work on my short game. This course is actually really set up for it. There's a little bit of headwind. I left my discs in the car, so they're kind of cold and stiff. So probably get a lot of early releases. Should be fun. Maybe we'll get an ace today. We'll see. All right, that's a buzz. It's got a chance. All right, well, it's right under the basket. Now I got a buzz OS. This isn't new to the bag, so I'm not really too comfortable with it yet, but it's very overstable. And you know, that happens fresh out the car. All right, this is hole 2. I don't really know the distance. I'd say it's probably 200 feet, close to that. Yeah, so this is my first video doing solo. Never really done this before, so bear with me. The more I do it, the better the content will be. And I really am just filming it for content locally and actually see if I can improve. What we'll do is I'll throw a Kratos and an Envy. Kratos, this is a base plastic. I don't know how well it's gonna hold up in the wind or if it's even gonna flip over or be stable. I also got an Envy. And sorry if I blow my hands a lot. It's cold out here and I need some grip. All right, so that's gonna be left. Envy's still pretty overstable. Actually very long left. All right, let's go a little wider. All right, didn't go wider, but the Kratos actually worked out better. Let's try the forehand. You know, I see a lot of people throw this forehand around the pole. Me, not so much. My forehand used to be okay, but we're gonna go ESP. I think it's a Fresno Force. Yeah, it's a lot of disc, but I guess you need it when your forehand's bad. Actually, that looks pretty good. That could go in. Oh, right under the basket. Okay, I threw 3 discs, so we'll putt from 3 discs. The worst one was my first shot. We got a low ceiling straddle putt. Not very good at, so there's a lot of branches hanging. It's gonna be kind of hard to get. Yeah, no. So we'll take a par on this hole. A par on this course is whatever. I'm not doing for score, just kind of warming up and talking to you guys. There we go. Birdie from the Kratos and Force right next to the basket. Love it. All right, here we have hole 3. It's 255 feet. And honestly, I think this is one of the best holes out here, if not the best hole out here. This is what the hardest shot in disc golf, just dead straight. Very cool to see it fly if you can get it right. But it also, if you want to learn how to throw a straight shot, come out here and play this. I'm gonna throw a couple shots. MD3, buzz. Big fan of the buzz. MD3 as well. So we're just gonna try and release it flat and get a little bit of drift, fade back, get close to the basket. All right, that's one of those early release cold shots, and it's in that bunch of trees. Not gonna get a perfect shot every time. All right, so that buzz is going quite long. Actually, no, it's parked. Okay, cool. So I didn't mean to go over the trees, but it worked out. And here's Paige shoe, or buzz. I really like it. First time I threw it was actually on this hole. Wow. Okay, so not a good shot. All right, here we have hole 4, another par 3. It's 285 feet. Sometimes I'll come out here and play safari golf and play to the long basket, the basket in the distance. Oh, skipped the putters on the last one because it really wasn't worth it. All right, I'm going buzzes again. Be cool to ring this one in. I'm gonna go hyzer. It's a little more stable, so it's gonna be a little left. Yeah, it's gonna be a little left, but it should be in the circle. Then we'll do MD3. This is a little more straight. Yeah, that looks good. Well, it's drifting right. Long putt. Should be circle's edge. Another buzz. That's much better. Okay, should be a little left on the circle though. This buzz has gotten quite flippy. I've had it for a couple years. Get a little stand up, and it should be in the circle. Hole 5, 175 feet. This is a good hole if you want to practice, you know, throwing forehands, little chip forehands, which I have a really big, actually I have an issue with a lot of throws, but a hyzer forehand is definitely one of them. I tend to throw them flat or on an ante, some overstable stuff, so let's try and get them close and not go down the hill. To the right, there's actually a big hill that you do not want to put up against, so let's see if we can get close. I'm going to zone and envy. That actually might be long and could go in the basket. Oh, okay, so it landed right behind the basket, so not a bad shot. This is basically either a turnover or a forehand. I'm just gonna throw a forehand. All right, there's the envy. Envy's got a lot of glide, so that's about 20 long. Okay, let's make some putts. I'm also trying to figure out, you know, what's the best place for the camera, how to edit some shots. You know, try and get the best viewing angles for, you know, disc golfers, because disc golfers are addicts to content, that's for sure. And in the winter, we don't have any content. So this is good. All right, zone, about 15 feet. All right, easy birdie. All right, easy birdie. Now the envy actually did go about 20 long. Completely different wind. Whole different scenario when you got, you know, the hill on the left side. You don't want to go down it and re-putt. Just like that, actually. All right. Well, putt for dough. All right, hole 6. It's 220 feet. Sorry if you can hear the dog in the background. I am going to throw some more buzzes, which I know is a pretty big shock to a lot of you. I actually might try a T-bird as well. Just a little fun T-bird shot. Try and throw it in. During the summer, there's a lot of trees, a lot of foliage. It's kind of a really low shot, but now there's actually quite a big opening. All right, here we go. 4-claw buzz. This one's kind of overstable. That actually has a chance. Nope, it's too long. Yeah, that's one of the problems with this hole is you can go long pretty easily and hit that tree. So you kind of got to go high, a little spike hyzer. Or get lucky and park it with your second shot that went through the trees. Okay, believe it or not, I actually used to be pretty good at putting back in the day. I've been playing disc golf for about 10 years. Used to work at the IDGC actually as a pro shop manager. Some of you might know. Used to sell everybody a disc and run league. That was fun. But now everybody's gonna be able to see what time off from disc golf will do to your putting. You'll make it. Yeah. Take a break from disc golf and you'll be a good putter. All right, I'm not gonna lie. It just took me maybe 5 minutes to find a spot to put the tripod. I have this little rinky-dink tripod I got from Amazon for like $20. So forgive me. Hole 7, par 3. This shot's just straight. It's downhill. It's actually kind of boring, but you can make it pretty fun by throwing hyzer shots and throwing dead straight shots. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw quite a few discs and try and make an ace for y'all, because I kind of want one of those. All right, we'll go T-bird. I'm pretty much gonna go just spike hyzer, maybe like 30%, but vertical. Should be fun. All right, so that's a little long, like 60 feet. So we'll throw a little slower disc, get a little buzz shot, try and get it in. Little soft shot. All right, see, still long. It's easy to go long on this hole, but it is fun. Yeah, you can go long and pretty far left. These are all actually really bad shots. I'm trying to throw an ace. So an ace is a bad shot. Not trying to get score. It's fine. It's easy to go long, but I think that one's pretty close. Still in the circle. All right, MD3. Little hyzer shot. Oh, it's long again. That was like 50 feet shorter, that'd be in the basket. So let's try some putters. Try the Kratos, show you how they fly. These, I think I need to get a premium plastic because these are hyzer flipping and they're supposed to be actually pretty overstable. Oh, I hit band, seriously? Oh, that was sweet. Okay, hole 8, basically the same shot, 190 feet, just uphill. So we'll give it a couple runs. Go buzzes, MD3, and zone. We'll start with the zone. Oh, and on the last hole, the audio was actually, it got pretty bad, and I don't know why. These mics are brand new. All right, it's in the circle. Oh, I almost rang it in. Oh, so close. Come on, go in. No, long. Last one. All right, no ace on that one. All right, they all landed pretty close. So we'll make a couple putts. It's always good to get in the routine of putting. All right, a little left. These Kratos are pretty overstable, so I gotta flatten this out a little bit. And they glide. Well, gotta throw 4 to make 1. That's disc golf. Also, let me know what you want to see. I know I said this before, but if you want to see like field work, if you want to see other local courses, if you want to be in the video, doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do, I'm down. I like playing with people. We usually go on Sundays to a random course, me, Chris, and Tom Mac. They were in the last video. And we're pretty new to this. Well, new to the whole filming thing. I did a couple of videos in 2017. I did collegiates. That was fun. But yeah, just let me know, and we can throw some discs. Okay, hole 9, 245 feet. This is the one you want to get ace on. I like going around the pole, but obviously the harder shot is dead straight, so we're gonna throw quite a few discs. Also, if you don't mind, liking, subscribing, I'd appreciate that. We can get more disc golf content in the community, and yeah, support the local group, local community. All right, so we'll go mid-ranges first, and then we'll step it up. All right, we'll go MD3. There's a little bit of tailwind. Actually, should be good to kind of pull on these. Try and just go right into the heart of the basket. Here we go. Overstable, buzz. We're gonna go, actually we'll go right at the pole for now. That's actually got a chance. Oh, right in front of it. It's parked though. So guaranteed birdie. MD3 will go straight at it. Oh, as you can see, that kind of turned quite a bit in the road. Luckily, it's probably 6 or 7 years old, so that road's really not going to do much to it. All right, we'll throw flippy buzz. Little wider, it probably would have been good. Paid shoe buzz. Does that have a chance? Oh, right under it. Okay. Let's try this Buzz OS. I haven't been able to get a good grip on it yet. And this is basically just a spike hyzer shot with this. Have to throw it hard too. Oh. Under the basket. See, as you can see, this hole's pretty easy. So now we'll throw some drivers. Got a lightweight Macbeth Destroyer. Got the classic stamp on it. Pretty fun. Well, I'd say that was a grip lock. Got a PFN Destroyer. A little too much disc, but don't really have to throw it that hard to get there. As you can see, 245 feet. Try a Thunderbird. See, the tailwind's dropping it. We'll go Defender. High. Parked. All right. We'll throw a couple more. I'll actually throw some putters, and this will be it. Oh yeah, get to see all the bad shots, and it's in the baseball field, so love that for me. As you can tell, I cannot throw a putter. Wait, we'll try a couple more. Go Zeus, pretty flippy. As you can see, that stood up. Yeah, not bad. Destroyer. Yeah, this tailwind is not helping. Just dropping them out of the sky. Maybe? No. All right, can't resist. Let's do 2 more. Force. Actually, let's try a skip shot off the road. Oh, over the basket. How cool is that? All right, we'll go Undertaker. That's got a chance. No, it doesn't. So the wind died and everything's going long. I only have a couple more discs left, so might as well empty the bag. How's the Enigma? Good disc. We got T-Bird. PD. All right, and Trail. This is the last disc. And that's got a chance. No. It goes far with no effort. Okay. I've never done one of these before, so bear with me. Right at the end of the video, well, I shouldn't have sat right here. The sun is definitely in my face. But yeah, this is First Baptist. Get to see me throw a couple shots. Yeah, I look forward to, making content and filming some disc golf videos. It's gonna be fun. Please let me know what you like to see or what you don't want to see or don't care about. So yeah, like and subscribe, or don't, just watch it, can never go wrong with disc golf content. So yeah, if you want to see it in the bag, I might do that next actually. It's a pretty crazy bag, pretty mixed, pretty confusing too. I like to just throw whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.